To receive constant, actionable tips to help you improve your quality of life, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Then tap the bell icon to be the first to watch our new videos.
10 incredible signs of emotional burnout. We've been there. We feel emotionally drained, burned out, and most of all, stressed. Welcome to Bare Minimal, and today we'll be presenting you with 10 incredible signs of emotional burnout. Stay until the end of our video to learn all about these incredible tips, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Without further ado, let's begin with our countdown. So let's begin by talking about emotional exhaustion and stress. This is a mental state where you feel emotionally worn out and drained due to accumulated stress that might come from your personal work or life. People experiencing emotional exhaustion often feel like they have no power or control over what happens in their life. They might feel stuck or trapped in their situation and also unable to work through it. Emotional exhaustion can be both emotional and physical, and if you want to identify its signs, then you should take a look at these. 10th place, lack of motivation. Lack of motivation is a huge symptom of emotional burnout, but it may be caused by something else. For example, you may lack motivation if you're having difficulties coping with an issue in your life or experiencing something that affects your self-confidence. In any way, both situations are linked with your emotional well-being. 9th place, stress. Stress is the body's natural defense against predators and danger. It causes the body to flood with hormones that prepare its systems to evade or confront danger. People commonly refer to this as the flight or fight mechanism. Lack of energy, poor sleep, and decreased motivation can make it difficult to overcome emotional exhaustion. Over time, this chronic, stressed out state can cause permanent damage to your health. Anyone experiencing long-term stress can become emotionally exhausted and overwhelmed. However, when you feel constantly overwhelmed, stressed, and under pressure, that will definitely take a toll on your emotions and leave you feeling burned out, destroyed, and unable to cope with your daily tasks. Stress can even interfere with your memory, making it harder to remember important facts that might be essential to your office life. That's why you need to be extra careful with emotional burnout and look for ways to cope with it healthy. If you feel constantly burned out by your daily tasks, then it might be time to check out how you take things slower and relax. 8th place, irritability. Irritability is also a very common sign of emotional burnout. We all have bad days. We certainly do, and sometimes we end up taking up with the wrong foot. However, when we're feeling emotionally burned out, we feel irritable all the time. Small things that would not usually bother someone can make them feel annoyed or agitated, and the resulting tension can make a person more sensitive to stressful situations. Extreme irritability or feeling irritable for an extended period can sometimes indicate an underlying condition, such as an infection or diabetes. It may also be a sign of a mental health condition, such as anxiety or depression, which, as we'll see with the next signs, are also important signs of emotional burnout. 7th place, depression and anxiety. Losing a loved one, getting fired from a job, going through a divorce, and other difficult situations can lead to a person to feel sad, lonely, and scared. These feelings are normal reactions to life stressors. Most people feel low and sad at times and cause us grief. Depression goes a bit further than that, as it's diagnosed as a psychiatric disorder. Its manifestations include low mood, and it manifests more in women than men. Some differences in the manner in which the depressed mood manifests have been found based on sex and age. In men, it manifests often as tiredness, irritability, and anger. They may show more reckless behavior and abuse drugs and alcohol. Anxiety might be a mental condition, a physical condition, or even the effect of drugs or a combination of these. The most common factors that cause anxiety are stress at work, financial stress, stress in a personal relationship such as marriages, stress from a serious medical illness, and even the use of medication with stressful side effects. 6th place, Apathy. Apathy goes hand in hand with emotional burnout, lack of motivation, and low energy levels. The main symptom of apathy is a lack of motivation to do, complete, or accomplish anything. You may also experience constant depressing thoughts. You may have diminished emotions, motivation, and willingness to act. Activities or events that normally interest you may create little to no response. Apathy also comes with the added symptom of making you uncaring about the activities that you used to enjoy participating in because you're just tired, overwhelmed, and so stressed that it's hard to find pleasure anywhere in life. 5th place, feeling overwhelmed. Overwhelmed is an umbrella term that has been widely used to describe the constant feeling of stress, futility, and ability to finish all the tasks you need to complete for the day. When we feel overwhelmed, we experience how 1,000 thoughts, voices, worries, and tasks seem to clutter around your brain, blurring out any possibility of anything achievable. Let's say you have a bunch of things to do during your day and find yourself feeling so overwhelmed that you're unable to properly process what you should be doing. You feel depleted, exhausted, useless. However, fatigue is not the only physical symptom we feel when we're overwhelmed. Stress will take a toll on your body and can even affect your health negatively if you're constantly feeling overwhelmed, making you feel drained and unable to do anything. Your body responds to stress by producing a hormone called cortisol, and high levels of this stress hormone will increase your blood pressure, your weight, and depress your immune system. You'll also lose a lot of muscle mass and calcium. 4th place, procrastination. If you find yourself constantly procrastinating everything that you should do, then there's a very high chance you're emotionally burned out and unable to motivate yourself, similar to what we mentioned at the 10th spot of our list. Procrastination is simply postponing what we know we should be doing. For example, if you need to write a blog post but you end up wasting time on YouTube, even though you know you should be working, that means you're procrastinating. Procrastination is obviously a terrible thing for those who want to achieve, well, anything in life. If you're constantly postponing what you have to do, then you'll never achieve anything. It's as simple as that. You'll be stuck in the same place forever. When we're faced with a decision on finishing a task, we're motivated by external factors such as money or food. However, demotivating factors such as anxiety, fear of failure, or other negative emotions make us delay what we need to do. Mental exhaustion caused by not getting proper rest is another big cause of procrastination. It's simply harder to work when you're tired. Overall, we procrastinate because our self-control and motivation, which might be hindered by factors such as lack of energy or delay between the present and the time when we expect to be rewarded for our efforts, are outweighed by negative factors such as anxiety or exhaustion. People sometimes procrastinate because they feel overwhelmed with regard to the tasks that they need to handle. A feeling of overwhelm can occur due to a variety of reasons, such as having a single task that feels huge in terms of scope, or having a large number of small tasks that add up. 3rd place, loss of appetite. Loss of appetite means you don't have the same desire to eat as you used to. Signs of decreased appetite include not wanting to eat, unintentional weight loss, and not feeling hungry. The idea of eating food may make you feel nauseous, as if you might vomit after eating. Note that this doesn't have to do with you disliking what you're eating. If you're not a particular lover of veggies, it doesn't mean if you're burned out or not. They will still cause you some level of disgust. When you experience a loss of appetite, you won't like anything you eat. 2nd place, self-doubt. When you feel emotionally burned out, you'll find yourself unable to go through with your day, which will make you feel even more depressed as your productivity levels plummet. When you're caught in this vicious cycle, it might be difficult to break through properly. And at 1st place, we have difficulty concentrating. Difficulty concentrating is a normal and periodic occurrence for most people, though tiredness and emotional stress can turn these problems into something much bigger, which is why this is one of the most telltale signs of emotional burnout. Focusing is more difficult if you have certain medical or mental health conditions, including thyroid disease, anemia, diabetes, depression, or anxiety. So, what did you think of these 10 incredible signs of emotional burnout? Note that if you feel just one or two of these signs, it might not instantly mean that you're burned out. But if you identified with many of these in your daily life, then it might be time to check out what's going on. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and also subscribe to our channel for more great videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.
If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to share it with your friends. For more hacks and advice on living a purposeful life, subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.